Day 4. The way. The phrase, I am the way, from Jesus has Old Testament implications. Isaiah 35 from verse 5 to 10 says, Then the eyes of the blind will be opened, and the ears of the deaf will be unstopped. Then the lame will leap like a deer, and the tongue of the mute will shout for joy. For waters will break forth in the wilderness, and streams in the Arabah. The scorched land will become a pool, and the thirsty ground springs of water. In the haunt of jackals, its resting place, grass becomes reeds and rushes. A highway will be there, a roadway, and it will be called the highway of holiness. The unclean will not travel on it, but it will be for him who walks that way. And fools will not wander on it. No lion will be there, nor will any vicious beast go up on it. This will not be found there. But the redeemed will walk there, and the ransomed of the Lord will return, and come with joyful shouting to Zion, with everlasting joy upon their heads. They will find gladness and joy, and sorrow and sighing will flee away. In the Old Testament, the Hebrew noun for way is derek. The verb is darak, which means to tread, trample, march, or walk. The place where you do that is a derek, a road, path, or journey. This idea implies more than simply taking a stroll. In English, we speak metaphorically of a way of life, by which we mean how we've chosen to live, where we are in life, or the behaviors and beliefs that characterizes us. Likewise, in Hebrew, the way of life and belief is a derek. It is the way of holiness, and the unclean will not travel because they would have met the one who cleanses them. This idea also has New Testament implication in that when Isaiah describes the work of the coming Messiah, he says that he will heal the lame, give sight to the blind, and begin a new creation. He then introduces an era where God's scattered people will come home on a highway, and it shall be called the way of holiness. In Matthew 11, verse 4 to 6, Jesus is fulfilling Isaiah 35 in his ministry. He is thus healing, recreating, constructing this way of holiness. The difference is that he is not pointing at an external pathway, but is pointing us to himself. He is the way. According to Acts chapter 19, verse 17 to 23, Paul did mighty things in Asia, and the way was feared. He went to Macedonia, and there was disturbance, commotion, or problems because of the way. Long before Christianity was known as Christianity, it was simply called the way. In Acts 9, for instance, Saul was hunting down men and women belonging to the way. This was not just an odd name, but an identity. It spoke of the lifestyle and beliefs these people gave their allegiance to. Now, these are people who have met the way and are now walking in that highway of holiness. They do not wonder, nor are they dismayed, because they are the redeemed of the Lord. Joy and gladness is apportioned to them because he who is the way was anointed with the oil of gladness. There is no other path to heaven, no other way to the Father, nor fulfillment. There is no other source of genuine joy, peace, and everlasting life. Jesus is the way.